what I'm always really interested to talk to, particularly disabled mothers, is how does being a disabled mother affect you? Because I always think about what it will be like for me in the future. And like, I know I won't always be able to hold my children. And that's something that I think about quite often. And I was wondering, has it ever even like crossed your mind what it's like to be a disabled mother?
Yeah, because like it's so annoying, Um, but like also I think all disabled people have a tendency to do this, and it's like perfectly okay and it's warranted, but you kind of start to forget that like it's hard for other people too. Like there are able-bodied mothers that cannot hold their children every day.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
there are, for whatever reason, mental, spiritual, she's got to go to work. There's 100,000 different reasons why she might not be able to do that every day of her life.
Yeah.
And like, it's very easy to feel like, oh my God, I can't run around with Margot right now. Like my leg hurts. Like I'm frustrated. But like, there's also days I can run around with her and I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like kids all hate hearing no, but they get used to it. And you're able to raise a child with an extension of compassion that
Yeah.
is really healthy for them. And that compassion that you will model to them to establish your own needs, that compassion that you're going to hold for yourself to show your children how to exist around you without injuring you, they're going to see that you're extending that compassion to yourself, and they're going to extend that compassion to themselves, and they're going to show other people where their boundaries and their needs are very clearly because they've modeled it so well. I think it's an incredible advantage, and I don't discount the disadvantage that it is. And if there's
Yeah.
disabled mothers listening, like I'm speaking really positively right now, but I know like that it's harder and that some days you might feel like you're walking uphill in every direction at all times, no matter what, and that you wish things could be as simple as you see your able-bodied counterparts, but know that there is a special divine under thing happening that everyone is benefiting from by you being a parent. I'm grateful for disabled people who become parents anyway.
That's honestly the first time the way that you have laid out what you've just said has been laid out in such a way that actually I couldn't not agree more with what you just said, because I don't think the positive side of being like a disabled quote unquote disabled parent ever gets shared like that, because I think people like to see the burden of a disabled like parent, like, oh, you don't want your kids to, feel like they're the burden, or like, oh no, mummy can't play or daddy can't play for like whatever reason. And the way that you have just explained the positives, and yes, we are talking positively, is actually really beautiful, because that has never been explained to me before. And I've never had someone be like, whoa, 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 like actually what you can show a child through disability will only ever positively impact them.
Yeah.
And like, isn't that like one of the most beautiful things that you can do for someone else?
And your child is only, like all humans, temporarily able-bodied.
Yeah.
And there will be temporary disabilities in your child's life that you'll be able to prepare them for. Bouts of pain or sickness, or they fall off their skateboard and break their arm. These things happen. And they'll be equipped with that problem solving from you, their parent. I think, I hope I can encourage disabled people who feel the call to the vocation of parenthood to pursue it without holding back.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's just like, that's really touched me. I'm like, oh God, that's so lovely.
Thank you.